good, y'all? It's the Demouchets REACT, and we're back with another video. Who we got today, C?
Today we're back with another American reaction. So excited about this video. If you're new to us
and we new to you,
make sure you scroll down,
hit that subscribe button,
and turn on the post notification bell
because we're on the road to 200K.
And we cannot get there without you guys, alright? Join the family. Without further ado, let's get into the video.
Let's get it.
Bad, you don't want a rich MAKOTI.
They always have a weave on, and they've got like a very small doek that just covers this part of the weave, and the rest of the hair sits here.
This one, you see this movement here? When it's time to touch something, this patuku. When it's time to, hey, outie, you're gonna take a walk to say, when my car keys are here.
Hey, the rich MAKOTI is a problem, that one. You know, there's nothing wrong with being rich, but there's everything wrong with being a rich MAKOTI.
MAKOTI material is that one lovely MAKOTI who buys those Woolworths muffins whenever they go to their in-laws.
SUV, skirts only.
Hats, funny outfits,
A dugu, a blanket.
pretending that I don't have a mouth.
Always home by 4 p.m.
Well, I don't want to say follow instructions. It's like, if they leave you here, you must sit there.
Number two, you need someone who's hardworking.
And then when you come to the guy's family, you must volunteer to do everything and let everybody do nothing.
It's basically being an unpaid domestic worker, and I don't like that description of what a MAKOTI is.
One, you have to cook. Not just for your man, but you have to impress the mother-in-law.
When somebody comes into your family as an in-law, everybody, the person that was washing dishes must carry on. So now Mtana Bantu is being made to cook and iron and clean and all of. Where are the people that were doing this?
Like, honestly.
A MAKOTI material is someone, if I go to a phone, on her navigator, in the history, there's no conga. She doesn't know what to do with a bottle of Savannah when the music plays. And number three, she thinks Dom Perignon is a shoe label. That's a wife material for me.
MAKOTI duties, you need...
Wait!
This is happening too fast, y'all. Hold up.
Is every daughter-in-law or daughter-in-law to be expected to be like that? And
Is this like a test to see if she's fit to actually be a wife?
right, or be accepted into the family?
Yeah, can we count on you?
Oh.
Can we expect what we expect from you? My expectation for you is high. Are you going to show me how that works?
How?
The dishes need to get dished.
Oh, so even if the man
clothes need
likes
to get
her,
closed.
it don't matter if the man like her. The family has to.
The family have to approve it too. I mean, that's what usually happens whenever they actually go into the marriage. They talk about the bribes and all that stuff.
Right.
They need to know, can she or the family afford her?
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
That's what I think we're doing here.
Okay, is she suitable?
Are those
To
hands
have the last name?
good for 20 shirts? We need them clothes folded.
To be able to cook for everyone.
Cooks for the husband every day.
Listening to gossip that doesn't even involve you.
She must be able to kera, potatoes when there's a funeral.
Goes and visits the in-laws.
And she must own a machali, a machali.
Also, you have to
I've never seen a woman, I feel, this is South Africa. I've never seen a woman in the kitchen alone. There's always like a team of them. It's like, they usually do it as a team. I think that's more so like, it's suitable.
Okay.
They want to know, can she actually handle?
All right.
You know what I'm saying? Because when they cooking and they doing the mashing and all that stuff, it's mostly women.
Yeah.
It is women, not most, it's always women, and they're what's together doing it. So.
Yeah, it's more than about her and the man. It's her and the family.
Yeah. Her involvement.
You know, we even have songs. What do you need?
And you must be able to know, to dress appropriately to impress the aunt, the uncle, and the father-in-law. Everybody has an opinion of how you should look like, but you must just look as boring and covered up.
And also, MAKOTI must be yes, no Zara, please procreate, yeah.
And then remember all the historical, cultural, traditional context of the family. That some of the family members don't know themselves, but when by osmosis, you must catch it in the air and deliver it. You are carrying airs or uzozala indlalipha. It becomes
okay.
That makes sense. Yeah.
So is the MAKOTI That's how you say Makoti. Is that only like during the engagement, or is this for life? The duration of the marriage. Like she's expected to do all of these, present herself as this, serve everybody. All of this through the duration.
The whole timeline. I think it's the whole timeline. Because if you look at the woman before her, they're still doing it. So when she involves herself into the family, and like I was mentioning earlier, I believe it's for the entirety of her life.
Okay, so do it get passed down when there's a new one come?
So when
she could be the one
her daughter or someone else in the family's daughter marries, or someone's daughter's marries into the family, she has to be able to do what the other wife was, expected to do. Okay. Not other wife, but you know what I'm saying. The wife,
the new ones,
the new ones, yeah, the newbies that's coming
to the family,
in.
Right. It don't all sound bad. Joining the family, that don't sound bad, but the way they describing it, it sounds a little servant-ish.
It is.
It don't sound like about the man at all.
I mean, he will get a plate. He will get some fresh clothes. He
may get fed last at this point.
Oh.
How they describing it.
Okay. I feel you on that.
It's a bit tricky when they start abusing their power.
Yeah, and I think that a lot of people don't even want umakoti, they actually want a servant.
That's what you was talking about.
Makoti duties become toxic when it becomes slavery.
That's what
when it becomes royal family type of vibes. You're not a king. This is your life partner, your best friend.
Makoti duties become toxic when the demands are coming from the mother-in-law. I feel like it overwhelms the Makoti and you start feeling more like a slave rather than a wife.
It's when there's a funeral, I must arrive a week ahead or in the middle of the week, and then I must be here managing everything.
When you have to wake up at 4 a.m. Nobody's child should wake up at 4 a.m. to cook porridge for abantu balap.
They give you a new name.
For the family, now they had this little thing going around women. They used to always say, that man wanted a sandwich at 4 or 3 in the morning. Is you getting up? Or is you just having him wait until another 2 hours, 4 hours until the sun come up because I'm still asleep? That was a real conversation. There's a bunch of women right now who will not do that. And then there's a bunch of women who will do that. But here, it's mandatory.
For the family, not the man.
For the family.
For the family.
This is mandatory.
Passing around sandwiches, going to each person's room.
With bags on the eyes.
Oh, Lord.
Y'all good? Can I go back to sleep now? No, you gotta wash your dishes when we done eating.
Ooh, come collect our plates after we done.
I think that's the abuse they was talking about.
I don't know. Can we get some good Makoti stories? Because the way they describe it don't sound good.
Kutwa nozesazi nozesazi ke uvuka ngo-5 ke apha.
Oh my God, it's toxic also when you have to start doing laundry for your your kid, your sister-in-law's
their
kids,
parents,
their parents,
and the cousins.
That is slavery. Don't do that. And that's okay if you have to drive there and be there on Christmas Day in the morning and then leave. Do that.
Yeah.
For the first time, I will take your advice speech. There's levels to this Makoti thing. And gone are the days when young women followed strict, rigid, traditional ways of becoming a Makoti. So, what references come to mind when you hear rich Makoti?
Ooh, bad. Bad. Rich Makoti, bad. Bad. You don't want the rich Makoti.
They always have a weave on, and they've got like a very small doek that just covers this part of the weave, and the rest of the hair sits here.
This one, you see this movement here? When it's time to touch something, this patuku. When it's time to, outie, you're gonna take a walk to say, when my car keys are here.
Hey, the rich Makoti is a problem, that one. There's nothing wrong with being rich, but there's everything wrong with being a rich Makoti.
We're gonna stop right there. Make sure you guys go check them out. Ain't nothing wrong with being rich. Boys, if you got the power to put a person into these places to overly control them to do things for you, off the will of you, then I think that's kind of like, that's abuse.
I don't know. Listen, I don't think we ever talked about this topic.
I feel like we did. It just never came out to this degree.
Like this.
I heard about this. We heard about this. They talked about how the woman get married and then she's into the family and she gotta be accepted and stuff like that. But then they didn't talk about when you marry into a rich family. I mean, women would love to marry her a rich man, right? Nice house, nice cars, money in the bank. But they didn't talk about this part.
The treatment.
They don't talk about that part.
I don't know. Come on, let's get into the tea.
Yeah.
What's going on?
Yeah.
If
part
you
two,
were a
listen to y'all
Makoti,
yeah, if you was.
the comment section is open for your testimony. Okay. Yeah.
We listening.
All right, y'all. We hope you guys enjoyed this video with us. Be sure to subscribe. We'll see you soon.
Peace.